Hello everyone, I'm Michelle Smith and welcome to my channel. I have a Dollar Tree Christmas DIY for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful nutcracker wreath. I really have enjoyed working with this decorative mesh, the snow-covered mesh from Dollar Tree. Well, I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Let me show you how to make it. Here is a list of the tools and materials I used to complete the project. For your convenience, I've also included a detailed list in the description box below. Let's get started. You're going to need one of these square wreath forms that you can pick up from Dollar Tree. You're also going to need some pipe cleaners cut in half. And then you're going to need 10 packages of this decorative mesh that you can get from Dollar Tree. This is the green snow-covered mesh. And these is 6 inches by 3 yards. So this is a little smaller of a roll than what their mesh normally is. And to do this size of a frame, it will take 10 rolls of this deco mesh. Now I'm going to be using this tool that I found at Dollar Tree. It is a rotary cutter. This works really well. I'm very impressed. It is a nice tool for $1. If you don't have one of these or you can't find one, you can always use scissors. Now you want to go ahead and cut your strips of mesh between 14 to 15 inches in length. Okay, once you've got your strips, then we're going to be doing just your standard ruffle. So you lay your strip down and you grab at one end and then you scrunch right up the center. Pinch it in the center. Grab your pipe cleaner, go ahead and wrap it around. Then I always like to pull that mesh down so I can get a nice tight grip, twist, and that's your little bundle. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Grab your strip of mesh, go ahead and just scrunch right down the center, all the way to the end. Pinch in the middle, grab your pipe cleaner, wrap it around, pull your mesh down, pinch right at the base and twist. Okay. Now to apply it to your wreath form, I need as much space inside as I can get, so I'm going to be applying it to the 2 bars on the outside. You just take your pipe cleaners, wrap it around those 2 bars, pull to the back, and give it a good twist. And then I just take those little ends and I push them forward. Once that gets full, you won't see it, and that will keep the back of your frame nice and clean. Now, between the 2 crossbars on a straight section, you will use 1 roll of mesh, which will give you 6 to 7 bundles. On the corners, you will need 9 to 10 bundles. So that's 1.5. So it'll take a total of 10 rolls to do the whole frame. Okay, so I'm going to work on this and get a couple sections done, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I have several sections done. I got 2 corners and 1 center, so 3 sections done. Here on the corners, I did need to fill in a little bit right here. So I added on the 2 bars on the inside, 1 on either side of the corner. You could see the bar through this section, so I needed to fill that in a little bit more, but I'm really happy with how that turns out. I like the really lacy look that it gives. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the base, and then I'll be back and we can decorate. I have my base all done. I think it looks so pretty. I really love working with this mesh. It's great for a cut method because it doesn't fray at all. It is a little messy with the white snow, but I really love that lacy look. Now what I'm planning on doing is I have 4 of the Dollar Tree Nutcrackers, and I want to place these side by side here in the center. Just like that. Okay, so what I need to do is make a little platform for me to attach them to. So you're going to need a couple large craft sticks. Let's set this aside. So what I did was I measured the width and I cut 2 craft sticks down to size to fit that space. And then I glued another one on the back to get that nice and secure. So now this fits nice and secure right on the bottom top of the frame. See, I'm going to glue it right here. And it fits nice and snug, so I can just squeeze it down in there and it will kind of hold the position, which is good because now I can run some hot glue. Right on the frame and glue it to the board. Okay, so I ran a bead of hot glue right along the wired edge frame and the wood. I'm going to let that set up and then I'm going to do it again because I want to make sure that this doesn't come off. Okay, so I have my little platform nice and secure. It's not going to go anywhere. Now this is what I'm going to use to glue on and attach my soldiers to. Okay, so you just need to decide how you want to lay your guys out. So this is how I want to put my guys. So I'm going to go ahead and hot glue them down. Start and place the 2 in the center. And I'm just going to put hot glue onto the bottom of him and get him placed. You see? I'm going to go ahead and get my 4 guys glued into place. I got my nutcrackers glued down. So I glued them to the base and then I ran a row of popsicle sticks across the back and glued it to each nutcracker and to themselves. And then I tied them down and hit them with hot glue on either side. That way they're nice and supported and they're not going to go anywhere. Now we're going to go ahead and add some musical ornaments. I picked these guys up from Dollar Tree. They come 2 in a package. So I have 1 package of guitars. I have some trumpets and some horns. Okay, I'm going to just go ahead and glue these down into place. I am planning on putting a large bow up in this corner, so I won't be placing any of the instruments up here. Okay, so I'm just going to go around and I'm going to mix up the ornaments and place them on my wreath. I have all my musical ornaments glued on. I'm really happy with that. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some of these decorative ornaments. You get 15 pieces, and this is a nice, soft, shiny red. On these, all I do is add some hot glue at the top here where you hang it. And then go ahead and nestle it right on in to the wreath wherever you would like them. So I'm going to go ahead and glue in my red Christmas balls. I got all the red globe ornaments in. I'm really happy with that. Next, you're going to need a package of the foam scatter for Christmas. It comes with Christmas trees, stars, little booties, and these white snowflakes. Now I'm going to just be using the white snowflakes, and I'm going to attach these onto the wreath. Just add a little hot glue. And then go ahead and place them. Wherever you'd like. Got all my snowflakes on. I'm real happy. Now we're going to work on doing the big bow. So go ahead and set your wreath aside. Now the ribbon that I've chosen is this one that you can pick up from Dollar Tree. It is their webbed gold ribbon. Let me open it here and I'll show you. I thought this is so pretty and sparkly. It's very webbed. There's no wire edge to it, but I thought that would be perfect as an accent to this ribbon that I picked up from papermart.com. Now this ribbon is 2.5 inches by 10 yards and it was $5.45. They have really nice ribbon and they have really nice deco mesh at papermart.com. Everything I've tried from them, I've been really happy with. Okay, so we're going to do this ribbon and have this to accent it. Very pretty. To make the bow, you're going to need 1 whole pipe cleaner. And then you're going to want to take your ribbon, and I'm going to stack mine as I do this. So I have my webbed in the back and my pattern in the front. So I'm going to start by making a nice loop, and then I'm going to scrunch here at the bottom. Just like that. And see, I have them double. Then I'm going to go ahead and take and make another loop. Scrunch it again at the bottom. Pull out some more. Make another loop. When it's not the right side up, you gotta twist it and then make a loop. And keep pinching at the bottom. So we have 3 loops. Now I'm gonna make 1 more on either side. Right, so you have one loop in the middle, and then you have 4 loops surrounding it, one on each side. And these are doubled, so when I open them up, there'll be twice as many. Okay, you want to keep it nice and tight. You can adjust your loops if you need to before you tie it down. Then you want to take one long piece of the ribbon and then pull it back. This is going to be your tails. Clench it again at the center at the base, and then you can cut the excess off. Then you're going to take your pipe cleaner and wrap it right around the base there where you've been holding it nice and tight. You need to get that really tight because you don't want it to fall apart on you. So pull real tight and twist it down. Now the pipe cleaner is what you're going to use to attach it to the wreath. So go ahead and pull out your long loop to the end. Go ahead and cut that. And then you can dovetail your ends. Then all you have to do is go ahead and pull down your loops and separate. And fluff out your bow. Okay, so just go ahead and play with it until you get your bow the way you like it. And then go ahead and use the pipe cleaners to attach it to the wreath form. You just move the mesh aside and attach it to the wreath form. Okay, I got my bow all done. I did have a small amount of the gold left, so I went ahead and cut that and matched it with a piece of the Nutcracker ribbon and added an additional tail. So I have 4 tails instead of just 2. And I'm really happy with that. I think it looks so pretty. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's craft. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and leave me some love in the comments. It really lets YouTube know that I have content that's worth watching. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. I hope you and your family are all staying happy, healthy, and strong. You have a great day, and I will catch you next time.